week I'm here with Dawson Kugler, Caleb Brown, and Coach McCourt. Coach, tell me a little bit about the game plan going into the game against the Lions.
The game plan, like what we talked about the week before, was for us to just improve on the things that we could get better at, and I thought a lot of our young guys stepped up and made some plays, and I think our week of practice leading up to the game, to me, I think as a coaching staff, we all kind of knew we were in a really good spot. We had a great week of practice, and the kids were really prepared, and I don't know that there's really a whole lot, as far as the game plan was concerned, but it was just more about the way that we played and the way and taking advantage of opportunities.
Okay, and to you guys, what was working so well against the Lions that, you haven't had that kind of running success all season?
I feel like we just matched up well. We had the size
advantage
over them. Like, we just had the size and the strength that we could just move them where we wanted.
Yeah.
And Caleb, you had to step up real. Are you a sophomore this year?
I'm a junior.
Junior. You had to step up due to some injuries. Do you think you've improved on the season as the season's progressed?
Yeah, definitely. I think as I got more experience, I definitely improved a lot.
And Coach, should we see you relying on your offensive line a lot more moving forward?
I don't think that's ever changed. I think these guys will tell you every week, and what I love about this group of guys is they take that responsibility on. We tell them, if they don't bear the brunt of the load, we're not going to be very successful in the passing game or in the running game. And they've taken it, and we've had guys step in and get better and better each week. And we've had guys move from guard to tackle, back to guard and back to tackle, and that's just kind of the nature of the beast. But I'm proud of the way our offensive line has played this year, and especially going through some injuries and having some other people step up. So, it's a good group to coach.
And moving forward, how do you guys plan to improve or continue to work well against Louisville, Canton South, and Minerva?
Just work on communicating and just working together and knowing our assignments.
And Coach, do you know anything about Louisville? What are they strong at? What are they weak at?
Not very good. Obviously, Louisville's a good team. Louisville's always Louisville. They're 6-1 at this point in time. Their only loss was to Austintown Fitch, which honestly, to me, they had some errors, but honestly, they should have won that game. I felt like they outplayed Austintown. So they're a good team. They've got a good senior group, but I think that it's not a matter of what they do. It's a matter of what we got to do. And the biggest thing is they've got a big running back, and we've got to stop the run. They got a quarterback that can throw the ball, and our secondary has to play well. They have a very good defensive line, and these guys got to tote it once again. And these guys are, and they're going to. Adam has to be intelligent with his passes, and we have to take advantage of the things that they give us. And if we do those things, we're going to put ourselves in a position to be in this thing. And our guys know, there's no question that Louisville year in and year out is kind of the mark, and I think every kid and every coach and every person, we get fired up every single time we get an opportunity to play a team like this. And we talked about it last week yesterday at practice, as far as testing ourselves. And these are the kinds of games that you get to find out a little bit more about yourself and who you are as a person, who you've grown to become. Games like last week where you win 49-14, they're fun, but these are the games that you work all season for, to go up against teams that you get to test yourself. And so I'm excited for these guys. I'm excited for our staff and for our team to go up and face those guys.
All right, thank you, man.